But this one is exciting. We were kind of just like bursting and we're like, this is what we have to talk about because we're using it right now.
Hey y'all.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about travel hacks.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Well, we were gonna talk about kitchen gadgets.
Yeah, we were going to do kitchen gadgets, but that's going to be next week. So stay tuned for that. I am excited about that one though. But this one is exciting. We were kind of just like bursting and we're like, this is what we have to talk about because we're using it right now. Grayson and I are in Atlanta, Georgia, Sandy Springs.
Yeah.
And we're on a hike and we thought this is a good spot to just stop and chat with you real quick. We have an amazing travel hack that we think that you're gonna love. It has saved us so much money, thousands, in traveling, and we get to travel more often.
Yeah, I think that's what I love the most. It's like we don't have to wait to like do this extravagant vacation and save up money to do this. You know, we're taking trips regularly because of this travel hack. So
what we are doing is we are using an app called TrustedHousesitters, and I've been using it for about 4 or 5 years, done 9 or 10 house sits, and have had an awesome experience with everyone. Grayson jumped on board and started using it and just loves it as well. So just wanted to share a little bit about Trusted House Sitters if you guys are interested. I know that a lot of people are probably curious about house sitting, and there's a lot of different websites out there or apps, and you don't know like what's real, what's a scam, like how long does it actually take to get a house sit. So we're going to kind of break that down now and talk about the actual costs for it, like how often you can really use it. So Trusted House Sitters, the interface of it is really cool. It kind of looks like Airbnb.
yeah, it's kind of like that because you can filter by dates or by animals or
Right.
by location. So in that way, you can kind of filter and find what's right for you.
Mm-hmm.
In the same way that kind of Airbnb works. Yeah.
They have really great filters, and one of the most awesome things is that there are house sits all over the world. I haven't done any yet outside of the country, but we do plan to. Like, we are keeping our eye on Costa Rica, as well as New Zealand, Australia. It's definitely in the cards for us soon to take a trip outside of the country with Trusted House Sitters. But for doing it inside the country, it's been amazing so far. So the cost for the actual app, there is a fee for the app. After you pay for the app, it's a yearly fee. There's no money exchange after that. And they have different plans depending on what you are doing. So if you are someone who has pets and you want to have someone come to your house, then you would pay for just the pet owner plan. And that one was what, $149?
Yeah, $150.
Yeah, so $149, $150. Then if you are just a sitter and you just want to do house sits and you don't have pets that you want people to sit, then that one is $129, right?
Yeah.
$130. And then the combined plan, which is the one that we have because we have cats, so we use it for our cats and we also do house sits, that one is $189, $190. So really affordable in my opinion, like way less than you would pay for even a couple nights somewhere.
Yeah.
And it makes up for itself in one house sit, like absolutely more than that. One of the cool things too is like once you sign up, you can have, if you share it with your friends, they'll give you free months too. So we had a couple friends in Austin that we shared it with that ended up signing up because they use it for when they travel and people come and sit for their pets. And then it gives you 2 months free if you have a friend that signs up.
Yeah.
So we have an affiliate code that gives you 25% off, plus we would get free months if you sign up for it. But it's been amazing so far. Sort of the process of having someone sit for you is we will post our house sit. You post photos of your home, of your pets. They do background checks on both you, the homeowner, and also the sitter. Everyone has reviews as well. So like you have to get reviews as a sitter. If you haven't done any yet, then you can have people write, I think, feedback.
Like referrals.
Yeah, you can have referrals written on there. You basically post your house sit. You'll have a bunch of people apply. And then just depending on where you live, like if you live close to like any sort of major city, it's gonna be pretty easy to get people to sit for your pets. So we will do a video call with the people that we think are like a good fit. So we'll read their profile, see their previous feedback from other house sits that they've done. Then we'll interview them, and then we'll see who feels like a good fit. And then you just invite them to be the sitter. And then you usually will type up some kind of like directions for them. So if you're like, okay, I want my dog to be walked every day, or if you have cats, you're like, I want a photo of my cats every day, or put these special drops in their food. A lot of people will post on there if they have experience with like giving medications, or like elderly pets, or puppies or kittens. So you can be really specific, and honestly, I like it better than having your friends sit for you.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Because like when your friends are sitting for you, it's great, but you almost feel bad to be
being like, yeah, can you send me a photo every day, and can you do this with their food?
Especially, remember with Dusty, like,
yeah, our previous cat that passed away, he was elderly, and he had thyroid issues, he had kidney issues, so he had to eat a special diet, he had a bunch of supplements, and he was very loud.
And we were really transparent about that
Yeah.
with the people that were, applying, and just said like, this is what you're signing up for, so
Yeah.
like definitely feel free if
It's
if
not
you're
a good fit.
comfortable.
Yeah.
Our cats now are like easy breezy.
Super easy.
Yeah.
And then if you're a sitter, what I would suggest, if you're interested in like really doing some house sits on Trusted House Sitters, basically look for a sit in your area. So create a profile, have some people write reviews for you that are they're kind of like personal reviews of just like people saying like, hey, I vouch for this person, you're a good person. And then you can just like apply for a local sit. People are more likely to accept you if you haven't had any reviews yet, if you are local, because they can meet you in person. You can go meet their pets, and then you can see, if it's good vibes.
Yeah.
So I would do that for the first house sit, and then after that, once you get one review, if it's a 5-star review, it's really easy to get other house sits. Pretty much any sit that we've applied for, we've gotten accepted for at this point, because we have so many under our belt.
Do you want to talk about how we like leave the place?
Yeah, so we really do our best to leave the place as we found it, or better. Yeah, we send a lot of photos and just try to be really responsive. Like, that's how you can get a 5-star rate. When we have people sit for us, there's no money exchange expected on either end. So what we will usually do is, like, we might leave them a card or some flowers, or we might get them some snacks or something. And that's something that we often notice, is that like people that we're sitting for, they'll leave us a few snacks. And
taken out to dinner before.
Yeah, we have been taken out to dinner. And some people, just depending on, their comfortability, some people want you to arrive the night before they leave, and they might have a guest bedroom, and they might say like, hey, I'd feel more comfortable if you can come beforehand, I can walk you through things. They may have some plants they want you to water, or mail they want you to collect, but yeah, for the most part, it's pretty easy. And if you're like allergic to dogs, like we said, you could filter by cats and vice versa. You can filter by other animals too, but they're just not as common. Cats or dogs are mostly what you see on there. For places that are more popular, like really popular vacation destinations, you're going to see more people apply for that. So I'd say like get more sits under your belt before you're like applying for that gorgeous cabin in Tahoe or something.
Right.
Typically you will see homeowners post their sit about a month or two before it's going to be happening. So if you're someone who wants to plan your vacations like 4 to 6 months in advance, it's not really ideal for you. But if if 2 months is good enough for you, then that is typically what we see with a lot of.
Yeah, I think we tend to be like pretty spontaneous. Like we get an itch, and so then we go on Trusted House Sitters to kind of like find something that
satisfies the itch.
We can just. I mean, that's what kind of brought us to Atlanta right now. So
yeah.
And
I'm so glad that we came here.
I know,
and the person that we're like taking care of her cat, she's super sweet.
This is
like
her first time.
It's her first time using Trusted House Sitters. So especially if it's someone's first time, like since we've used it a whole bunch, like we'll kind of walk them through like, hey, here's what we usually do. Like, does that feel comfortable for you? But yeah, that's kind of most of the information. So we're gonna post down below in the comments a link to sign up if you're interested, and then we'll share our affiliate link so we can get free months and you can get 25% off. And if you have any questions, please comment down below. Let me know. I know a lot of people probably will think of questions that we haven't talked about yet on here, so happy to answer those for you guys.
Yay, happy traveling.
Yeah, happy travels, and we'll see you in another video soon.
Bye.
Bye.